Well, hi everyone. This I love telling this story. At first time I've shown it on Facebook before, but now we have an opportunity to put a little video or audio with it. And I just wanted folks to know that it's been 65 years, and now I can really tell that a little secret that's out. And these were called the Girlies, the little Girlies of Ralls, Texas. Uh, this was a this was a baseball game that was being played in the little community of Farmer, about 8 or so miles from Ralls. And I think it was to raise money for the swimming pool that was to be built in in the near future. Uh, you know, the whole idea was to dress up like a bunch of girls, but I think they made a pretty good looking bunch of girls. Um, I don't know why they didn't just stay dressed up like that. It'd been the Ralls Jaycees. Well, here, if you can see my cursor, that's Beer Ann House, and Beer Ann was in the grocery business at Piggly Wiggly. And of course, Charles Gray, uh, Charles was in the automobile business with Al Cooper Motor Company. I'm not quite sure why he's bracing himself with two bats. Maybe he had a slug or two. I don't know. And then Kenneth Summerford is right there next to Charles. Kenneth was a farmer. And then everybody loved old Deadeye Instead. Deadeye was just a guy that you liked to be around. And Ross Spradling is next. Ross was county agent, I believe, for Crosby County in that year of 1952. And then, my goodness, there's Harville Littlefield. And I look at these shoes. My goodness gracious. Harville Littlefield was a cotton buyer. And he was a neat guy. And then, of course, my goodness gracious, old Roy Parrott. Parrott had Parrott Wrecking Yard, and he was one good trader. You knew when you walked out of there that you had been to a used wrecking yard. Roy had everything. And then there's Wright Carlisle. Wright was a farmer in around Ralls. I'm not quite sure what Troy Williamson did at that time. I want to think he worked for Foxworth Galbraith Lumber Company. And little old Billy Bob Mann. Billy Bob for years worked at the post office there in Ralls. And then there's Tiz Dismute. Diz was the pharmacist in Ralls. And then the one with the pretty legs was Bill Pearson, Pearson Electric. And Bill, he kept things moving around Ralls. And then there's Keith Haber. Keith had the automobile, I believe it was a Dodge dealership, and in the building where the old Ben Franklin store was. And then there was Charles Clanton. I'm not sure what business Charles Clanton was in, and some of you may know. And then to looking, let's say on, well, we'll start here. That let's see. Let's start over here. I don't know this guy. I don't know that guy. I can't remember his name. His face is a little familiar. And this is me trying to show off my legs. And this was in the spring, just before I joined the Air Force in September of '52. Well, and then there's B.L. Anderson. B.L. Anderson was a farmer during that time and a lot of fun to be around. Bill, Bill was a grade ahead of me in high school, and Bill married Billy Anderson. And then there's Marvin Tommy. My goodness, Marvin was I guess heir to the Ralls banner under the celebrity name of Ernest Joyner. And whenever Ernest left town, why Marvin Tommy he took over the Ralls banner, I believe. And there's Bill Mays, and that was Mays Gas Fertilizer down on the Florida Highway, and Bill was in everything. Bill was one fun guy to be around, and everybody loved Bill. Bill was one great community guy. He's into everything. And yes, Joe Jester. I believe Joe had a garage, a repair garage. I think that's right. And this is Bill Glick. I want to associate Bill with the Chamber of Commerce, but some of you may remember Bill. And then there's Cecil Reese. Doesn't look like Cecil Reese, but I believe it is Cecil Reese. And Cecil Reese was in the insurance business in Ralls. But, you know, the little girlies, we had a lot of fun that night. Just trying to just see how ugly we could look. But that was the community spirit of Ralls, Texas. My, what a wonderful, wonderful community it was at that time. But this little girly show, now that I had audio, I wanted everyone to know these people. If you have any suggestions, let me know on Facebook. And if you'd like, those of you who are from Ralls and would like to share this picture and video, audio, share it on your Facebook page. I'm sure there are a number of your friends that would enjoy seeing this. Well, this has been a fun time, new experience for me to do a video and audio together. But I appreciate having the opportunity. What a fortunate man I was to be able to live in Ralls. Bye-bye and enjoy.